Synensidae, the penguin scientific name. The habitat for penguins is going to depend on the type. Some of them are able to live in the coldest parts of the world. Others live very close to the equator, where it is quite warm. All penguins, though, reside within the southern hemisphere.
All penguins have to live close to a body of water where they can hunt for food. Most penguins spend about 3/4 of their time in the water.
Penguins are among the most social of all birds. Penguins may swim and feed in groups, but some may be solitary when diving for food. Emperor penguins may have been observed feeding in groups with coordinating diving.
A penguin's coloration is black and white. Male and female penguins do not differ much when it comes to appearance. It may not be possible to tell the two apart without any indications from their behavior.
A penguin's appearance acts as camouflage. Their coloring and feathers make them harder to see by both predators and prey when they are swimming. Penguin hearing is probably good, but not as acute as that of marine animals. The hearing range for most birds is 0.1 all the way to 8 kilohertz. Penguins do indeed have excellent hearing. They communicate with one another through their calls. For example, a king penguin chick can recognize its own parent's calls above the noise of many thousands of birds, and also the parent can find their own chick amongst all the other cries.
Penguins' ears have no external flaps. They're inside the head with just a small hole that is barely visible behind their eyes. All penguins use sounds to communicate. Chicks in large colonies need to be able to attract their own parents so that they can be fed. Adults need to recognize each other from when they get back from fishing trips. Different species make different noises. African, Humboldt, and Jalapeno penguins all make sounds like donkeys.
Their chicks, in contrast, make a high-pitched whistling noise to demand feeding. The yellow-eyed penguin makes a shrilling sound. The chinstrap has a shrill, screaming voice so loud that it can sometimes be called the stone-cracker penguin. The king penguin, although, makes a trumpeting sound.
Penguins are visual ocean hunters, so they need to be able to see underwater in order to catch fish and avoid predators. But they also need to see well on land so that they can find proper breeding sites and protect their eggs and their young. If penguins' eyes could focus only in air, then they would be at a disadvantage when in the water, and vice versa.
Penguins have evolved a flattened cornea which refracts light less strongly than ours, and strong eye muscles that can change the shape of the lens, allowing for sharper vision underwater. Addition, penguins have a clear eyelid called nictitating membrane that protects their eyes when underwater, allowing focus in air and in water.